Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3, what will be probably the last little session of the game. And yeah, little reunion camp party, doing all that. Whoa, no idea who you are. Okay. But yeah. We're gonna go around and talk to everybody and kind of get on with the party.
There you are. Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you could make a dramatic entrance, is it?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Oh, what's with your fancy getup? We all get, like, all these cool getups. Are you joking? I've been counting the days.
Honestly? So have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
This is like months after, apparently. According to what little message thing I saw before. On the last session.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it?
Yeah. You can say that again. I've slept under the stars enough for one long lifetime.
I'm not entirely sure I'd agree. In fact, I found a nice meadow not far from where I live now. Every now and again, I'll spend the night there. For old time's sake.
Yaw.
I'm glad you seem well. Trudy,
The feeling's mutual.
I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same.
Yeah, getting through all the ending shenanigans of the other stuff and all that. It's been, and then I've had a couple of days break from that to this. So yeah, you must be wondering what I've been doing this past while.
Must I? You presume a great deal.
Uh-huh.
I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all.
Okay. Boom, boom. You're polite to ask when I must reek of brimstone. Been carving my way through Avernus with Karlach.
I'm glad you two have each other. Hells, I'd be almost tempted to come along if you'd have me. Perhaps if your adventures ever lead you out of Avernus permanently. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
Mm-hmm. But we'll keep in touch.
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable.
Yeah, I mean...
After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars.
that's rather fair.
Don't be a stranger.
If this is about to be the high school reunion of videos, then that's going to be kind of funny. Also, Scratch being here is interesting. I still have all of my stuff, don't I? Oh no, I don't. I don't have potion speaking anything. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, Minsk actually moves around. Who's over here? Oh, it's Gale. How you doing?
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in.
The what?
Professor Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy.
Oh.
Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. A pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
He became a teacher. I see Mistra didn't smite you in the end.
She did not. I'm delighted to report. She sought me out. Not long after, we went our separate ways, and assured me neither she nor the orb should pose me any threat in the future. Of course, it's still in there. A constant reminder of my former hubris. And a surprisingly effective means of keeping my more disobedient students in line. Perhaps a tad too effective. I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
You used to take yourself rather seriously, you know.
I did. But meeting you, traveling the strangest of roads together, I learned to see myself differently. See the weave differently. In fact, I've actually been considering writing down the story of our adventures. The true tale of our flawed but ultimately endearing troop, and the trials and tribulations we overcame. I can hardly leave it to the likes of Volo to give a true account of our adventures.
That is fair.
And no one would believe him if he did.
That is also fair.
Odious man truly frizzles my whiskers. Long-haired miniature dragon, he calls me. Tressym is much less of a mouthful.
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
Tressym is the cat's name. Okay, that's for the Tresson yada yada. Okay, okay. I've been following the path my oath lay before me by doctrine holds yeah, sure.
From you, I'd expect nothing less. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, you know?
I am quite
Delighted
awesome,
to
yes.
introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you.
Of course, perhaps the discipline of my oath will help them avoid the wayward paths of the less principled of your kind. Ugh, words.
Well, I, for one, can't wait. And I say with some confidence, neither can they. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower. My apologies, Tara. That would be our tower.
Or Tara? I don't know. Is Tressym the type of cat that
It will give
Tara
us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures. I'm very curious to know what you've been up to the past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening.
Probably.
So,
Probably.
in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
All right. Yeah, all right. Good to. Oh, yeah, this is the Act 1 camp, isn't it? Yeah. That's kind of nice, actually. Halson.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
6 months, dang. Let me guess, just as nature intended?
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Yeah, true. Do you need a hug?
I always do. Should I ever decline, assume a doppelganger has taken my place.
Ooh. Ooh. About that,
That was more than worth the wait.
Okay. You can say that
That
again.
was more than worth the wait? Oh, I suppose you didn't mean that literally. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Okay. You first. I want to hear about your life you've made, the people you've helped.
In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Okay. Sounds wonderful.
It is, truly. Though a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. I spoke often of balance before. Only now do I realize the balance is no simple, fixed thing.
Sounds about right.
We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but it is a thrilling sort of chaos. It thrives in ways I could never have dreamed of.
I'll need to see it for myself.
You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please.
Yay.
Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see. My charges.
Huh?
Their appetite for bedtime tales is
Oh.
greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Well, for the children's. All right, let's see what I have.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Ew, no. Regale of the past 6 months.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less, in truth. I shall be able to keep the children enthralled for a few more nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
Nah, that sounds about it. Daniel and Oliver, yeah. Tell me about Daniel and Oliver.
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned.
No. That's about it.
Before you go, I have something for you.
Really?
Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this. Ducks are my favorite,
Aw.
but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
It's lovely, thank you.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Alright, alright. It is funny I'm still getting items. Whittled duck. Oh, okay, I get cool Avernus stuff on top of my other stuff? Okay, whatever. Gotta love layering systems.
It's good to
Jahira, how you
Well,
do?
now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
Dang, that makes one of us. Gar.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
I heard rumors the upper city was destroyed beyond reconstruction.
The upper city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at. Baldurians simply get on with it. stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three. But nothing I will sniff at any longer.
Or maybe it's because Baldur's Gate's been through a ton.
LARPers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen.
Ah.
Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Oh boy. What about you? Want to hear what you've been up to?
There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild.
Yeah.
I may have little love for this city. But so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less.
Okay.
For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
In real life, I'm working on it, but I feel like the game's ending is pretty alright. There's no end in sight to my travels for now. Sure, why not?
The same might be said for all of us, I'd wager. But so long as our paths have thrown us together, I say we make the most of it. Now, before this night grows any deeper, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Okay. Minsk, good sir, who keeps bouncing around a bunch.
Breathe deep.
Oh, he's got Boo on his shoulder.
The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Who this?
Yes. Honored, of course.
Withers didn't say we could bring guests. It's good to see you, Minx, Boo2, and Happy, question mark?
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
Why?
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing achsome.
Oh, you're still chasing after the guild? I thought you'd made your peace with them. Actually, yeah.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels. And so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site. Even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Oh, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
What we've done? Well, yeah, she been in the hells with Karlach, fighting off devils and looking for a cure for her heart.
Oh, Boo, do you know what it would mean? To find a cure for Karlach's heart? Exactly! Her heart would be cured! Oh, when this day comes, you must come and bunk with Minsk and Boo. Fear not, we sleep in that sewer no longer. It is a different sewer, much less damp beneath the bedroll. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends, so you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Min Square. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. Shadowheart, 2 gods dogged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halsin, Archdruid of Arch... somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells. And there, the champion of the Hells herself. Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball and Bane. Once the guild is made of goodness once more, Bull shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back.
Okay.
And finally, Jahira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. So, Shadowheart, that. Don't really want to talk to Volo. Talk to Gale. I guess Astarion is the one to talk to next.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And look at you. Straight from the Hells, still reeking of brimstone. I take it you've been having fun.
Maybe? I mean, maybe? It's been tough, but at least I'm there with Karlach. Yeah, sure.
Yes. The right person can make just about anything bearable. And it seems like you found exactly the right person.
True to real life, too. You're in a good mood. Have you been drinking?
Alas, no. I haven't dared to risk it while Cazador still lives. I haven't seen the sun since the brain fell. I'm reduced to eating vermin once more, and I can't walk the streets lest Cazador finds me.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have helped.
Well, you've been busy, haven't you? Away having new adventures, living your new life. Although, if you wanted to help now, I certainly wouldn't say no. You're more than capable of facing him and killing him. One hopes.
Possibly. I'd be happy to do it.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means. But killing vampires is a decidedly daytime activity. For now, we can simply enjoy the night.
All right.
We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Oh. Shortest car. Oh, well, I did have the least amount to really do with him. That's kind of all really to do. Oh, she's doing fire magic. Cool.
Oh shit. Oh my god. He wasn't kidding. Where's your mad bastard? You brought us back!
Oh, okay.
Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Ha!
No.
Oh man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months.
6 months.
Then again, maybe we won't sleep at all.
I like the sound of that.
Me too, my love. See you soon.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah.
Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found.
Oh.
Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing.
Okay.
I might have an in with one of the guards, though. An old acquaintance called Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
That would be nice. Whether if that's a good playable section or not, I don't know. Will's enjoying himself. I don't know who that man is up there. What is this marker over here? What is... Oh, it's Withers. Why are you creepily... What? He just moved his house to here? What? Scroll of Circle of Death? What? What? Why can... Why do... What? 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 Why do I...
Many, many minutes later.
You see nothing of what I do. What's good, Withers?
This one night is like any other, and yet different.
Are you sure?
Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
How do I feel? Satisfied? Yeah. I accomplished everything I kind of wanted to really get through on this playthrough.
I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
True, true. Honestly, yeah, I've caught up with everybody. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
As I jut up and down as I walk around.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now.
For now? What you mean?
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To the greatest friends I could dream of.
To you.
Okay. Is that it? Is credits gonna start? Hero of the Forgotten Realms. Okay. Okay. All's okay. With a heartfelt thank you? Oh? Oh, oh, okay. Okay. There was a, thank you credit up there. Oh, I can kinda, okay. Hang on. Give this in loving memory to a little bit of a more of a shine. There you go. Jim Southworth, cinematic animation lead, which kudos, really really good. I have liked this game. I'm sorry it took so long to actually get all of it recorded and out. But, yeah. Trying to get through it with my schedule was kind of an iffy bit. Trying to edit it all and trying to get it all... Like, uploading was the easiest part. It was just a day of watching all of them go, doing all the other shenanigans, figuring out other things for... Because I'm still learning how to actually do any of this stuff as well. Just any of the video stuff, any of the YouTube part of the things. Because, yeah, I just recently found out, as you've all probably noticed if you do watch the end of the videos, I just found out a couple, I want to say 10-ish videos ago on this. I found out, oh yeah, you can put end screens and you have to do them manually in the creator editor. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. And there's so many other things I've been looking into for that, where as of doing this, I don't know, when you all see this, I'll probably be attempting to do some other things, but I'll try to get all of this stuff out as soon as possible, so that at least it's more of a relevant shenanigans. But might change up how I do some things. I don't know, for longer games like this especially, I might just record a session and then just make that session a video, because, man, trying to fit everything for all that for this, and I understand some of this definitely dragged, and yeah, that was kind of on me. My bad. I'll try my best in the future to not let something like that drag. Sometimes the combat encounters would be a bit much. Speaking of which, yeah, I do love this game, but like, the level cap needs to be raised, because if you're gonna hit the max level cap, you should not get any more experience, just saying, because just seeing more and more experience pop up goes, I could have gotten maybe a level or two out of all of the experience. In terms of, I'd have to actually look it up, the amount of experience in this game could probably equal a regular IRL D&D campaign kind of deal, and I'm gonna turn that down a smidge just so I can kind of hear myself and all that. But yeah, no, definitely this game in most regards has earned the Game of the Year thing it got, like the award for it. Oh, give all of the cast members good stuff. Asnarian pretty good, Shadowheart good, all of these really good. Oh, he played Bernard and Sacred Boar, or Scared Boar. Oh, okay. Dave Jones. Oh, okay. It's nice to know that. It's nice to know that some of the main people also did that. There he is, J.K. Simmons. Oh, Jason Isaacs was Gortash? And Maggie Robertson. Okay. Oh, man. Gotta kind of look at these credits now. But not seeing too many people I actually recognize. But honestly, when it comes to this game, I enjoyed it. I really liked it. It is a fantastic take on, hey, we have our practice from Divinity 1 and 2, Original Sin, and we applied it to this game, which, because their form of the turn-based combat stuff has always been fun and great. Do I kind of wish we had more of the elemental play-like things with the other Divinity games, but I also understand that it has to apply to the D&D logic and rule set to then apply and go, oh yeah, here's how this would work if you played D&D, which that's great too. Recreate the tabletop in a game format, and that's actually more completable, because when it comes to D&D, you need at minimum like 3 people, I feel like, to get an decent fun experience for D&D. There's probably a way to do the whole 2-player thing, but it all comes down to you need a dungeon master and at least one other player to actually run through the story you've put through, but then you have to do all this shenanigan scaling for all of it and all that other shenanigans. But yeah, no, this game is great. It's great, loved it. I do kind of wish I got through it sooner, but life is fun. And yeah, I gotta try and figure out how to edit all this now. It's just currently 36 minutes into the session. This might just end up being a longer one. Might as well. Might just go through all these credits in general, actually. We saw the voice cast, now we're getting to the international teams, which, I mean, still give props to all of them. That's why I'm just gonna show this while I'm still talking as well, just so if anybody does want to pause and or all that, you can. But yeah, all the characters, the voice acting, great. Do I kind of wish there was kind of a voice interaction from your main character? Sure, but that would also require hiring voice actors for each of the voice types that there are, and I understand how that can conflict, especially when all the different creative characters you can do, so it would be really hard and it would take a long time to actually get through all of those trees. I can only imagine the Yggdrasil world tree of dialogue voice acting choices for voice lines and such, because you still got to pay those people too. Like, definitely give them money where it's due and all that, to writers, to anyone who works on these projects. Just give them their due, because like, look at all this special thanks, look at all that, look at all this. This is probably all these people who were on the supporting the thing for the beta for a while, because this game had been in the works for a while, if I remember correctly. Like, it is ridiculous. So yeah, it's like all this one day, someday I will be on one of these, hopefully, maybe, gosh, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, just kind of going through it. Also, I apologize, the energy's been different for this game compared to others. I know I should have been saying this in any of the other videos, but I feel like during this part that I've actually watched Wolfheart FPS sit right there. I've actually watched a bunch of his videos regarding Baldur's Gate and all that. Shout out to him. Wizards of the Coast also. Yeah. Okay. For everything, Alexander for everything, my parents for everything. Okay, these are the cast giving thanks to all of their supporters and all that for that, which, man, let me tell you, going through life and having not as much support as you probably should have, then yeah, it's a little rough, because I'll be honest, almost a full year of uploading YouTube videos and 49 subscribers. I don't know. At the time of this recording, I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. I know this whole journey of the YouTube thing is supposed to be the marathon, not the sprint, which, look, I'm okay with the marathon. I don't want to try and sprint burnout, and then by the time my sprint burnout's over and things do happen from there, then it'd be like, ooh, you're burnt out and you don't want to do it anymore. So honestly, with stuff like this, like, take your time, do all that, is what I can think of for, because, wow, sorry, let me finish one thought before the other one. Yeah, because burning out, doing all that, not great. I've almost suffered from it a couple of times working on some of these, but I don't know. I'll be trying to take a look at some things. Like, I'll still record and all that, but if you see less videos after this, I'm trying to make it a little bit of a better one kind of thing. So I apologize if in the future after this, or more so around, well, because I'm trying to think, because the Space Marine 2 is coming out. I'm planning on playing the bolt gun DLC. And yeah, we'll kind of just figure out what to go from for there. Let me know what you do want to see played. Honestly, just put it in the comments. Hey, just do all of that. Also, these are a lot more thanks than I thought it would be. I was trying to stall for getting to end of credit time, but yikes. Okay, these are all special thanks to cast and staff members and all this other shenanigans. I don't need to go through all this. It's mainly just like I mainly am trying to see if maybe there's like a weird end credit scene or something like that. And for my ending, honestly, yeah, I'm kind of curious how my personal playthrough is gonna end, because I have Lae'zel, I have gotten through and dealt with the Cazador quest, did the artist quest, did gosh, what have I done? Pretty much I've done whatever you didn't see me do here. I've been trying to do in congrats to all the babies. Been trying to do what I didn't do here and do all that to see how different the ending is, because I guarantee Astarion's gonna be able to actually go out in the sunlight or something like that at the end of all of that. All these fun copyright shenanigan bits. Yeah, those guys. 2.5 million early access players. Man. And for playing this game, supporting, sharing our love for classic RPGs. Yeah. So in terms of how classic RPGs and stuff are going to go, they're probably just going to be longer record sessions and then just drop it into videos. Oh.
Thou art the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name.
Dang.
Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice?
Man, Wither's talking that
Thou
smack.
soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice?
Oh?
Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Huh. Okay. We get one last scene of Withers talking smack on people. I wonder... He probably has a bunch of different lines depending on how this game ends. But yeah, oh yeah, as of recording this, in the next like month, a couple of months, we're going to be getting... Wow, okay, straight to home screen. Okay. But yeah, we should be getting the update that will fix a bunch of stuff and add mod support and all that. And we should be getting that within the next couple of months. So that will be fun for the longevity of this. And yeah, I guess we'll just end it on this. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did like or anything that you saw or heard from this. Let me know what you want to see played down below. I'll definitely try and work my way into getting into them and doing all that, and I'll try to add more energy to a bunch of other things, because trying to match energy for games, it's a little hard. It's a little hard sometimes, especially for stuff like this and all that. But yeah, I will see you all in the next game. Later.